Dear Professor, I am writing to you in order to discuss a case that has been intriguing me. I have been following a 57-year-old man with bilateral vitritis for the last year. 1 year ago, when we started to study his case, he presented a positive tuberculosis test. We treated him with the 4-drug regimen during 9 months. However, despite an initial clinical improvement, he got worse. We repeated the workup examinations, but everything has been negative, including the diagnostic vitrectomy. We also tried empirical treatment with antibiotics, corticosteroids and immunosuppression with cyclosporin, but nothing worked. The patient already irreversibly lost his right eye vision and we don't know what to do next. Thank you for your help.
At our initial observation, the patient had a best-corrected visual acuity of hands movements in the right eye and 4/10 in the left eye. No inflammation was observed in the anterior segment of both eyes. On fundoscopy, it was possible to observe a subfoveal reticular scar on the right eye and also a subretinal plaque in the superior temporal arcade and leopard spot lesions in all the posterior pole. The leopard spot lesions were also present on the temporal macula of the left eye. The patient presented a progressive bilateral posterior uveitis of unknown etiology and resistant to medical treatment. Assuming the low functional potential of the right eye and fearing a similar progression of the left eye, the treatment decision committee decided to perform a choroidal biopsy of the lesions of the right eye. The retina biopsy was performed under chandelier illumination in order to allow a bimanual surgical approach. The biopsy was performed at the superior temporal arcade lesion. The surgeon firstly performed laser photocoagulation 360 degrees around the planned biopsy location, and then the biopsy was performed with a retina scissors. The retinal material was sent to perform cytology, flow cytometry analysis and anatomophytology study.
Hey Professor. It is from the lab. The retinal material you sent us was not sufficient to complete our analysis. I am sorry. But good news. It is not a lymphoma, the cytology was not compatible.
In a last attempt, the committee decided to repeat the retinal biopsy, but this time performing a chorioretinal biopsy, with both choroidal and retinal material.
Hey Professor. You won't believe what we found. We found hyphas in the retinal specimen. The patient has a filamentous fungus infection.
The treatment committee immediately decided to initiate antifungal treatment with posaconazole. 3 months after the biopsy, the left eye's vision is still improving and the infection is under control.